Boom. Hi. Listen, I don't know how to express this in words truly, but I want to start off by saying thank you, thank you, thank you so damn much for each and every one of you that believed in what you seen in the videos. You felt the vibe, you really was feeling your boy, and you decided to give me a chance and come join the Goon squad, because I can't be happier to say, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 1K subscribers, man. Let's give it up for the Goon squad, man. For the Goon squad, baby. You feel me? Repping my gang every day. Oh my gosh, you guys don't understand how rough it's been trying to just stay committed, stay dedicated, pushing through tiredness, through this, that, and third, just to get you guys content, get you guys these reactions, and just overall just try to brighten your day up and try to brighten my own day up. You know what I'm saying? We're all human. We all have our struggles, but I'm just glad that I was able to face mine and be able to give you guys a treat each and every time, man. Really, sincerely. And this is not the end. This is not the end. I don't want to talk like this is the end. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. But I just wanted to start off and say I'm truly 1000% grateful to each and every one of you for being here. Now, on to more pressing matters. We have today a special little Q&A for your boy TGU to answer all of your questions, as well as a special little question at the very end of the video. So stay around and stay tuned for that, because it's going to give a lot of insight to what's going to be going on for the rest of the channel, the rest of this year, and for the next year coming up as well. Man, if you guys enjoy this Q&A, I'm going to try to make it as entertaining to sit through as possible. So stay around, stay tuned for each question, because I got some interesting questions here from a lot of you guys, and as well as the secret question at the end as well. So, hey, stay tuned. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. It's not necessarily necessary for this video, but if you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. And if you happen to be new to the Goon Squad, and this happens to be your first video, this is a Goon Squad appreciation video, basically. So, hey, come on, join up. Click on that big red button. You know you want to. It's real juicy looking down there. I know it's got that big rump. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and click on it. Just give it a little tap. It's a little touch there. But yeah, man. Without further ado, let's get to the first question. All right, man. So this first question comes from Declan Zielinski. I apologize if I butchered your last name there, my friend. I hope I didn't, but yeah. Anyways, the question is, what led you to YouTube? And although you were only at the beginning, so we got a bit of a compound question, and although you are only at the beginning of your journey, is there anything you would have done different so far? Keep up the great work. Well, Declan, and for anybody else wondering this, in terms of what led me to YouTube, nothing truly like, oh, I looked and I seen that everybody was doing YouTube and making lots of money and nah. Like, it wasn't really about any of that. It's just one day I decided to upload a YouTube video and I had fun doing it. That's literally the entire situation with that. Is I uploaded a video and I had fun making it, and then I uploaded a reaction video a couple months later to something one of my boys had said, check out this album. I was like, okay, cool. I checked out the album, made a whole reaction to it, and I had a blast recording it and editing it and whatever else, and that's where it just all led up to. And since then, I just kind of just liked doing YouTube. I liked making content for people to enjoy and consume themselves, as well as for me to just go back and watch and be like, haha, that was funny, like, I really fuck with that part. Oh man, that's when I got hype. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of people don't like to watch themselves when it comes to their own videos. I go back and watch my videos for a couple different reasons. One, because I genuinely had fun recording it and I like looking at myself having a good time. And then two, I like to critique myself, and I'm my biggest critic. You can try to criticize. That's why when I get a lot of, you know, I'm not gonna call them hate comments, because I take all comments as they are. They're just people's feelings put into words on a screen, right? So I take all comments as just constructive criticism in some regard. But for me, I'm my biggest critic. When I go back and watch my videos, I look at every detail of how I can make this video more energetic, more enjoyable for the audience, because that's what's going to really push me to the moon later on. But anyways, just to get on to the next part of your question, what would I have done differently so far? I don't think I'd really change anything. I like the authentic, organic climb we've had towards 1K. It feels so much more rewarding than having been a slave of the algorithm, or been trying to make connections with bigger YouTubers and get clout subscriptions and clout views and clout likes off of somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? So I think the only real buzz that my channel got from somebody kind of co-signing me was when Sewer kind of tweeted my video on Twitter, and then he popped up in my comments and was you know, giving praise because he liked the video. And a couple other people like Jabari, Eric, they've popped through as well and gave their flowers as well. And I appreciate all of you as well if you happen to be watching this. But yeah, man, I just like the organic, authentic climb that we've had towards 1K, and I look forward to continue to climb with all my goons. All right, man, this next one comes out from my boy Ryan, aka Piano Guy 27, and he has to say, what would you say you look for most in music you are listening to? Congrats on 1K. I appreciate you, lover. I appreciate you, lover.
I appreciate you, lover.
I appreciate you. In terms of what I look for most in music when I'm listening to it, I suppose I'm just looking for a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people will say, oh, I'm looking for you know, wordplay, I'm looking for the beat, I'm just looking for a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times if I can tell that there's a lot of good storytelling in your song, I'm going to be entranced. I'm going to be locked in real deep to that track, and I might even replay it a lot of times. Like that one track might get replayed over and over and over again. Or another thing that I look for on an equal, you know, level as opposed to a story is the vibe. If the vibe's right on the track, that probably will be a playlist track instantly, just because I like the vibe of the track. So those are the two things I look for most in a track. I don't really care a whole lot about lyrics. I know I made a bit of a importance, I guess. I put a little bit of importance on a lot of people probably seen the genocide reaction for Little Darky when I was kind of coming for the lyrics and how they didn't really make a whole lot of sense. In terms of that, if the lyrics just don't make a whole lot of sense and I don't really, you know, feel the vibe of the track or anything like that, then I'll rip apart the lyrics and be like, oh, lyrics. But I don't really care about lyrics. Like, there's so many artists that I listen to that don't say a damn thing of relevance on their track. Like, for example, like Playboi Carti is a good example. Most times he's saying a whole lot of nothing, but sometimes he'll say something that's actually profound. I'm like, okay, Playboi Carti, I see you saying something profound. That's interesting. Okay, good job. Congratulations. But yeah, those are the two things I look for most when I'm listening to this. Alright, this next one comes from 76.1 Zip Expert. Yeah, if I didn't say your name right, let me know how to pronounce it in the comments, because I tried. I promise you I tried. But yeah, they say, congrats on hitting 1K, man. My question would be, ... Can you react to Callipy Mori? Yeah, man, I can definitely react to that person, because that is something that that I do on this channel. I react to new artists every day, or at least try to. I try to branch out. So yeah, I would definitely give that person a shout, and I hope you guys fuck with it, because if you fuck with it, I'll bring you more of it. If not, then I'll probably move on to somebody else. That's it. Yeah. All right, man. This next one comes from Huh? This next one comes from Declan Micro. alt? Perhaps. What made you revisit Little Darky after such a rocky first impression? Ooh, I like that. I actually like this question because I feel like especially a lot of newer viewers who've seen that genocide, because a lot of my new viewers come from that genocide reaction. Unfortunately, I don't really want that to be the first impression you get of me, and just being like on this negative shit. But that's kind of what the internet pushes for some odd reason, is negativity. Negativity is pushed more than anything in any realm of anything on social media. I don't know what it is, but when people are negative, they get a whole lot of buzz around them. But when somebody's positive, they get buzz, but not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is. But the reason I decided to revisit Little Darky, and it wasn't because people were telling me to check out other stuff and anyone else. I actually, while listening to Genocide, if you actually watch the video, look at my reactions, listen to what I have to say at every part of the video, I was actually pretty interested in Little Darky's sound, in his gimmick, and everything. I was interested in the guy. I was interested in the artist. It's just the track itself I was not feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are allowed to feel a type of way about something that you might think is crazy good or awesome or phenomenal or groundbreaking or whatever the case may be. And they cannot like it, and then it just be okay. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has to agree with each other. So what made me check him out after that was that I was just very interested to see what else he had on his catalog, and I was willing to give him a second chance despite that rocky first impression. All right, man, this next one comes from E340, and they say, what are your top 3 favorite artists and the top 3 favorite songs from each in order? Alright, so my top 3. It's hard because obviously, just like with anything, there's a large catalog of people and things and whatnot to choose from. In this case, is a large catalog of really, really solid artists I've heard in my lifetime to say they're my top 3. But I would definitely say, for different reasons, my top 3 would be, man, to this day, I'm gonna have to keep X at number 1. After X, I'm gonna go ahead and say Lil Wayne. And after Lil Wayne, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'll add Superperson to that top 3. Listen, just to give a quick explanation on each person's rank, X for me, and I've said this a number of times on the channel, there's no committed video you could go to get, like, you know, exactly what I'm talking about, but I say it in passing on a couple different videos. X came into my life as an artist at a very vulnerable time for me personally, and I connected to X on a personal level in terms of how he was affecting, or like what he said in his tracks, as well as in his Instagram lives and everything else, in his posts on a regular basis. Who he was as a person, it resonated with me. So I connected to that artist, and he just, yeah. I actually, to this day, I would still sometimes get emotional talking about X, because it's just so crazy to me, the potential he had to be where he would have been had he still been here today, and had he still been here for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many artists had turned to drugs and this, that, and third, and were on a downward spiral, but X, for the most part, was sticking to his craft. He was sticking to his to helping the community at that point, around the time of his death. And I don't want to make it too long, but it's just tragic the way that we have to go through that. In terms of Lil Wayne for me really shaped a genre. He really did a lot in terms of shifting the scene for rap music for a lot of different artists that came up in the time for him around that time. And you can't help but say just how influential Lil Wayne was to this genre, to rap music. It just you can't really argue that. And just banger after banger, smash hit after smash hit, classic after classic. It's just Lil Wayne has so much in his discography that you could say is a top tier song, like an elite level A-list song, as opposed to something that's garbage. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's not something that a lot of artists can say. And in terms of Sewer, I feel like Superperson's up next, man. I really do. And I know a lot of people say, oh, that guy's up next, and this guy's up next, and that girl's up next. No. I really do believe if Miles locks in, like really locks in, he's up next. He's got a very unique sound. He's got the tangibles and the overall ability that's going to catapult him to a higher height than I probably have ever seen a lot of different artists get to. I see his ceiling being pretty high. And that's pretty high praise, but I truly do believe that. So, anyways, to the top 3 songs for each. For X, I'm going to go ahead and go with, to this day, my favorite X song is I Don't Want to Do This Anymore. I think that song, I've listened to that song close to 100,000 times. I honestly, just because it just be replaying sometimes, and I just be vibing. I've heard that track almost, probably more than 100,000 times. So really, I've heard that song a lot, basically. For Lil Wayne, what's it, Drop the World? That is probably my favorite Lil Wayne song of all time. If that shit comes on, I'm replaying it over and over again. I'm blasting it on the aux. I'm blasting it on the speaker. I'm blasting it wherever the fuck it is. If it's on the TV, I'm turning the TV up to max volume. It's like that. It's crazy. And then for Sewer, a lot of y'all probably already know, but my all-time favorite Superperson song of the time being is Folk Song from a Settlement on the Edge of the Earth. I think that is a fantastic track. Eric did a great job overall on Dream Hopping anyways, but that track in itself is fantastic. Whew, that was long. I'm gonna try to speed run these so this video don't end up too long. But yeah. Next question we got is from Otterson, and they ask, who is your all-time favorite artist? And we got a bit of a compound question. And why are you so cute? No, hashtag no homo. Appreciate you, my brother. So this kind of ties into what we just said in the last one. Just to kind of, reiterate what I just said. My all-time favorite artist at the time being, or as of right now, is XXXTentacion. In terms of why I'm so cute, I don't know, man. If I had to rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say my personal scale is like, I'd say I'm like a 7. Nah, yeah, like a 7, like a smooth 7, like a smooth 7, maybe even a 7.5. I give myself a good. I got nice, nice dimple. All dimples. Like them, like little dimples. I got nice little features. You know what I'm saying? I got nice little features. Just to my own horn a little bit. But yeah, man. I guess that's the answer to that too. All right, next one comes in from Coop or Coop. I believe it's Coop. But anyways, they ask, who is your top 3 artists you have reacted to? Okay, this is different from what I just said, so I'll give this a little bit extra. Top 3 artists I've reacted to. Number 1, Superperson, obviously, because they're in my top 3 all time. So, or top 3 favorite artists of all time. So Superperson gotta be at the top. Number 2 probably is going to be Little Darky. Before it would have been somebody else, but now it's Little Darky for sure. And 3rd, we've listened to a good amount of artists too. That's the thing. 3rd place. 3rd, I'm gonna have to give it to Haylog. Haylog definitely. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. Superperson 1, Haylog 2, Little Darky 3. I'm gonna say that because for what Haylog provides for me, Haylog hits me in a deeper place and it makes me really feel more than what a Little Darky does. Like I fuck with Darky, I do. I fuck with Darky's music heavy, but in terms of who would I choose over the other, I gotta put Haylog over Darky, just even if it's just a little bit like this. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. That's my top 3. All right, man, we're coming up on the end here. We got the next one is here from Blake Tolley, aka Isaac. If you know Isaac, the Sub Sunday GOAT. You feel me? He asks, is there actually an Isaac playlist? And if so, can you send it to me? First, yes, there is an Isaac playlist. And 2, yes, I can send it to you. Just let me go ahead and get it all together and I'll send it to you on Discord or something. Alright, man, next up we got here is from the Denny Man. And they ask, how did you discover Superperson? So, this is a funny little story. So, I first heard Superperson with 2022. It was right before I started dating my girlfriend. So about 3 years ago was when I first discovered Sewer. So back in 2019. And I came across Sewer because I was actually scrolling through By Techie's channel. Funny enough. So shout outs to By Techie. They're the GOAT for plugging new and upcoming artists as well. So shout outs to them. But I was scrolling through their channel trying to find some new artists I can get into. And I listened to his track, RSVP, right? And I really clicked on the video because it had the Demon Slayer anime as the video for the lyrics and whatnot. So I was like, oh shit, this is looking clean. And then I'm like, oh wait, this is sounding clean. Okay, hold on. So I actually discovered Superperson off of the song RSVP, which then led me to check out Folk Song from the Settlement on the Edge of the Earth. And when I heard that track, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sold. Where's the next track? I need more of his music. I need more of his music right now. So that's how I discovered Superperson, right? Alright, man, this next one comes from the Cord. Alright, and this is the second to last question, so stay tuned for that secret question after this one. But this one comes from Ozzy World, and he asks, what do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking? Well, my friend, first off, I do not mind you asking. I work in a warehouse as a floor technician at Amazon. So basically my job entails that I basically pack up all the packages, and then occasionally I'll go out on the floor and make sure that we pick up loose items that have maybe fallen out of pods or this, that, and the third. And then also I make sure to problem solve those things and then get them back in the rotation so that they can be then re-picked out and repackaged for customers who happen to order them later down the road. It's a pretty complicated process if you happen to not know what the hell I'm talking about, but for me it's just kind of naturally like, yeah, I just did this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do for a living. It's pretty comfortable, but obviously we all would want to be higher up. So that's my job. That's my job at the moment, is to try to get higher and higher up. And hopefully I either do that or I make it big on YouTube. Something like that. One of those things is gonna happen. One way or another, we gonna aim for greatness. Alrighty, man. The final question. Drum roll, please. This question comes from your very own TGU, and I'm gonna ask myself a quick question. Where do you see the channel in 1 year's time? So today is October 6th, 2022. So where do I see myself on October 6th, 2023? Well, for starters, I see the channel at 5K subscribers, right? In one year's time, I see us exploding up 4,000 more subscribers. I feel like we could honestly make it to 10K. realistically. And I'm gonna let you guys know a secret. That schedule I put out, Monday, Thursdays, and yeah, disregard that. Disregard that. Because I am more motivated now than ever before to bring you guys fresh content, to bring you guys hype reactions, to bring you guys insightful reactions, to bring you guys thought-provoking dialogue and conversation. I'm motivated more than ever to bring you guys something that you probably never seen before, right? Your boy TGU is planning to step up, and I'm planning to step up in a big way. So, if you happen to be new, you might want to come join the gang right now. While the iron is hot, while we are ready to go, while the foot is hovering over that gas pedal and is ready to slam it, you better come on. Cause when we get to the top, I want all my OGs to be like, we were here. That's it. Don't say I'm an OG. I've been here since XK and X 100 subs. No. Just say we were here. That's it. Hey, listen. This is gonna be in a time capsule right here. This video, time capsule. When we make it, because the ultimate goal is 1 million subscribers. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. The ultimate goal is 1 million subscribers, and I know I can make it there. I know I can make it there. I'm looking at the camera. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Alright? I know I can make it there. You know I can make it there. Let's not play. So, the ultimate goal is 1 million subscribers. Right? And people might call it cockiness. I call it confidence. Because I know myself. I know my work ethic. I know I can put in the work to get to 1 million subscribers. So, this is what we're gonna do, right? When we hit 1 million subscribers, everybody who's watching this ending right now, when we hit 1 million subscribers, don't say anything. Say we were here. That's it. That's all you need to say. We were here. Anyways, man, that's gonna do it for the Q&A. Shout out to everybody that submitted a question. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. You guys are super dope, super cute. Wait, pause. Anyways, man, that's gonna do it for me. Love you guys. See you guys for the next video coming out in either later today or tomorrow. Because I do plan to still get to that Quadeca For Me to You album reaction, as well as some other treats that I've been planning to get to as well. So look out for those surprise sides as well. And that's gonna do it for me. Peace out.